Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Ria, and I'm here with another one of your guide to all things NSLI-Y videos. I'm sorry that it's taking me so long to film this. I've just kind of been busy and I've had to refilm it 2 times because of camera issues, but I'm so glad to finally be back and to be making this video. Hopefully it's out right in time for whenever you guys need to start packing for your trip. So this video will be what to pack and also how to deal with culture shock. So I separated this video into two sections for the packing. It's things I'm glad I brought and things I wish I brought. So yeah, that's basically it. I've asked a lot of other alumni and their responses are also kind of in with all of these like a list of things that I made. So let's get to it. The first thing I'm glad I brought is a headscarf. This was on one of my packing lists for Turkey that they gave you just because we went to a lot of mosques. Make sure you pay attention to the packing list that they gave you because it'll definitely be really helpful, and it'll have a lot of good things on there that you definitely want to make sure you bring. I'm also glad that I brought a water bottle. Personally, ACES gave me a water bottle at my orientation, but I was really glad that I brought my hydro flask with me just because it's more sustainable and more durable, and I actually used it a lot every single day. So definitely bring a water bottle if you want to stay hydrated. I'm also glad I brought a lot of gifts for my host family, teachers, and RDs. I brought gifts for my host family and I also brought gifts for my teachers and RDs. I would also bring like additional gifts that you can give out to like family members and friends that you meet at the end of your trip, so that way like if you meet extended family you want to give them something, that would be really great to have with you. Definitely bring shampoo and conditioner or items that you need, like toiletries. You may think that you may be able to like buy it the first week that you're there, but your first week there's gonna be a lot of things going on and you may not be comfortable yet with asking your host family to go out and buy these types of things, so I would definitely recommend bringing them with you. For me, I brought the little Moroccan oil kind of like, it was like yay big, and that was perfect for me for my entire trip. I just used it and it was a good size for me. Bring a luggage weigher. I don't exactly know what these are called, but my dad gave me one and it was like a little kind of thing that I like used to weigh my luggage, and it was really helpful. Like you attach it on top of your luggage and then you have a little clip and it like tells you the weight, which was super duper helpful for like traveling and going back and forth, so that way I didn't need to worry about my weight. Also, keep in mind that some airlines do check the weight of your carry-on as well, so keep that in mind. Another thing is a laundry bag. I got one from TJ Maxx and it was super thin, and I just kind of like put it on the bottom of my check-in luggage. And yeah, so I'm super glad I got a laundry bag because it made doing my laundry really easy, and then I just left it there after, and I didn't bring it back with me to the US. One thing I'm super glad I brought is like protein bars and energy bars, just when you don't want to eat something big and you're on the go. I brought a Costco size pack of like Z-bars, and I just took it out of the box and packed as much as I thought I wanted for the trip, and those were super great, super helpful and useful for me to just eat whenever I didn't want anything really. I was really glad I brought my Uno cards to help. Like I played with my host family, I played at orientation with my friends, and it was like super great to like kind of a pastime, and you really get to like know other people while you're playing games with them, so it was great. I packed a notebook, pencils, and highlighters just for me to like keep on track with my language goals, kind of like do some studying. I also did my summer school assignments when I was there, so I was glad I packed those. Along with that, I took a laptop. Now I know that your laptop is not recommended to bring, but if you think that it's that you can keep track of it and it's like safe. I love bringing my laptop. I was able to like watch things on Netflix in my free time. I used it for summer school assignments. I used it to keep track of friends at home. I used it for a lot of things, and it was really great, especially because whenever I came back, it was the day before my school started, so it kind of helped me feel on track with everything that I had going on because I had it. The next thing is a digital camera. Another alumni said she bought a digital camera and she loved it and she loved the pictures, and now she has the memories forever. Other alumni also said that they brought a lot of American snacks and candy for their host families to try. So if that's something interesting for you, definitely bring that. One of the Latvian alumni said that she was glad she brought her rain boots because she didn't know it rained a lot in Latvia. So if you're going to Latvia, definitely bring your rain boots. Personally, I brought a water polo ball, and I thought that was really fun for me because our hotel that we had at orientation had a pool, so we kind of like played water polo with my cohort. Another alumni brought a basketball, and he got to play with his host family in Taiwan, and he had a lot of fun with that. Other alumni said bring stuff from your cities, magnets, postcards, hats, merch, anything like that. People really enjoy that. One of my friends from Houston, Whataburger, is really big in Texas, and she brought her host family Whataburger sauces. So those are some unique gift ideas that you can give your host family if you guys are having trouble with gift ideas. So now we're moving on to things I wish I brought on my time abroad. So the first thing, and this is definitely the biggest thing for me, is a handheld electric fan. It was so hot in Turkey, and some of the days were up to like 110 degrees maybe, and a handheld electric fan would have helped me out so much. You can just get one on Amazon. If your country's gonna be hot, definitely invest in a handheld electric fan. A lot of other alumni said they wish they brought more shorts. Personally, I wish I brought more linen pants that I could wear in the summer. Buy an extra gift for extra family you meet. So like extended family that wouldn't necessarily be on your list of like family members. Probably buy extra gifts and just have them in your suitcase. I wish I brought more dresses, is something another alumni said. For me, I brought 2 dresses, or like formal attire. Personally, I wish I brought 3. I mean, it wasn't really that big of a deal for me. But just have an extra one just in case. I know a lot of my cohort went to a wedding or weddings. Personally, I did also. So that was a good thing for us to have. And more sunscreen. Definitely bring sunscreen. No matter if your country is hot or cold, you want to have sunscreen to protect your skin. Note that more empty space is good for you to bring back. For me, I didn't really have any empty space, but I did have a lot of items that I left there, such as my laundry bag, and then most of my shampoos, conditioners, toiletries, stuff like that. I used them all, so then I just I had like extra space to bring stuff back with me. Okay, the next part of this video is going to be how to handle culture shock. One of my alumni friends, Christy, says that culture shock is real, but after the first week, it gets so much better. Enjoy every single moment because the program passes by way too fast when you're having fun, which is great advice. So I did some research on culture shock, because then again, culture shock is different for everyone. I couldn't really tell you guys my experience with culture shock. I mean, I guess in some ways it was really different to the US, but personally, I kind of expected it, so I was more prepared to deal with it. But I know for a lot of other people who haven't left the country as often, it's really hard, especially if you're coming from smaller towns, things like that. So I did some research, and these are a couple steps for you to kind of take with you to your host countries on how to deal with culture shock. So the first is that understand that culture shock will happen in some way or the other. the best way to deal with culture shock is to do research, understand that it'll happen, and know and be mentally prepared for it. The second is understand the values of your host culture and learn as much as possible. So even though you have culture shock, still make sure you're learning and you're trying to experience new things, because that at the same time can help you work through it. The third is make a list. Maybe do this in your notes app, you can write this down on paper, of cultural positives and what you like about your host culture. These things can help you feel good about the new culture that you're learning about. You can also make lists about cultural similarities of like your home culture and your new culture, so that way like you know that there's things similar and you can kind of like confide in that if you're having a hard time. And the last thing is to talk to everyone. Talk to your cohort, talk to your RD. These people are going through the same things as you, meaning your cohort members, and they're going through the same experiences and the same culture shock. And though it won't be exactly the same, you're gonna have a good amount of things in common, so you can talk to them about whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're going through. And especially talk to your RD, because I'll guarantee you they have gone through and witnessed a lot of kids having culture shock, and they know how to help you deal with it. They've also gone through culture shock at some point themselves, so they'll definitely be prepared to help you with that. So thank you for watching this video. I hope this packing video was a little bit of help and how to deal with culture shock. I'm so sorry that this video was out later than expected, but I really do hope it helped. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to all the alumni who helped with this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Bye guys.